Hello from Paris. I am in another country. I'm in France today. I actually was in France yesterday too. Tara and I took a little road trip out to Dunkirk in, I guess, the northeastern part of France, which is just over the border from Belgium. So we took some coastal roads to see cities that are along the coast of Belgium and then crossed over into France. And I'm ashamed to say I really don't know much historical stuff about Dunkirk other than that there were a bunch of Allied forces that were evacuated from there. But it was a lovely beach. Picked up some shells there and walked around a little bit. And it was an interesting little trip. Fun to see more of the countryside. After we got back to Blankenberge, we looked around there just a little bit. Tara introduced me to some of the friends that she'd made there in Belgium. And we went to a beach bar that was actually really fascinating. I've never been to anything like that, where there are restaurants and beaches that are literally on the sand, that are temporary, that get taken down after the season's over. But your table is in the sand, your feet are in the sand, and get to experience some of the music and local life there. So that was fun. Enjoyed that. Enjoyed getting to catch up with her, and then got some rest. Today, I was by myself on my little road trip into Paris today. Fascinatingly, there was zero border control at all, either yesterday or today. I didn't even see anything that indicated there was a border control. So very different feel from what we're used to in the United States, crossing into Mexico especially, but even Canada. So that was different. It was raining, but I've gotten fairly used to the signage and how things work with the driving here, so that went pretty well. It was probably about 5 o'clock in the evening when I got to my hotel in Paris. It was about a 4-hour drive, so really didn't have time to do much today as far as explore Paris. I stopped at a little tiny town along the way, Roy or something. I'm sure it's pronounced differently, but got a sandwich there and a chocolate eclair. Looked like an older town, not populated by tourists at all, and was more dingy, but interesting to see that kind of the countryside. Today, after I arrived at my hotel, I really didn't have time to do much except get ready for my concert that I went to tonight, which is the reason why I came to Paris. Got to see G-Dragon, who is an iconic musician, fashionista, idol there in Korea, who has been in the industries for 20 years or so, one of the originals. So it was fun to see him. He's an interesting character, has a huge persona, so that was fun. And then tonight I walked to a skyline bar. So my idea was that I would be able to see the city of Paris from up higher, but I really didn't get to see a whole lot. I sort of saw the Eiffel Tower from where they had seated me, but not very well. So I left pretty quickly from there and noticed when I walked downstairs that I could see the Eiffel Tower from just outside. It's not like the full Eiffel Tower by any means, and it's from very far away, but regardless, I have seen it. I've experienced it from a distance. So yeah, I hadn't had any food since lunch earlier today, so I Uber Eats, is that a verb? I'm not sure. Ordered from Uber Eats here and got some things that I thought would be French. So we have some bread. That one looks kind of burned. Thanks, guys. And then I ordered an assortment of cheese. Not sure what is included. It was all in French, and I don't think they listed it anyway. I think some brie in there. That one right there. That's an interesting looking fella. No idea what that is. They smell kind of strong, so I'm kind of excited to try those. And then the other thing that I got was duck foie gras. And I don't think I've ever had foie gras. I don't recall having it. That's what it looks like here. So I think it's kind of like duck pate. And it looks like there's some garlic powder and crispy onions maybe. So I figured I'd try some of that. They didn't give me any utensils, so thank goodness. I always carry my chopsticks and my little spoon set so I can use that. Let's try this foie gras. I suppose I have it with bread. I don't actually know how you're supposed to eat it. There may be honey. I don't know. There's something sweet drizzled on top. It's good. Don't get me wrong. Whatever this is, you can see it's pretty sticky. Whatever that is. It's sweet. But the pate, delicious. And then the crispy onions really adds a lot of flavor too. Okay, let's try something else. Let's try this mysterious one. Whatever that is. I think maybe the smell is coming from that one. That's strong. Delicious. Very smelly. Pungent. But it tastes very good. I love it. So yeah. Me and my food. Love it.